Good evening. How is everybody? How is your weekend? Everybody cool? You know what I found? So basically, I had to return this coat rack that I ordered because there was a screw missing. I think I told you about that last week, yeah. So it's all set there. Yeah, it's already there. I packed it and everything, put the return. But obviously, I have to print the return label, and I haven't used that bloody printer in a long time. Hey, guy, good evening. Hi, Michael Kunkel. Haven't used that bloody printer for a very long time. So, um, after a long, long time, I used it again, right? And anyway, finally, it's working. Hey, Sailor V, how are you today? And you know what I found while I was messing with the printer? Ta-da! I can't show you the whole thing because it's my son's stuff. Beginner's Guide to Medical School. To Medical School. By Randall. I'm so proud of him. Isn't that cool? So, and they disseminated this around school. He wrote it. Look what he wrote. So, where to start, key information, conclusion. Oh, look. Isn't that super cool? Because, you know, when he... There's so many pages. Look. So, you know when he... Oh... Isn't that cool? Look what he did. This is what my son did. And you know what? Um, what do you call it? You know what happened to him? So basically, he doesn't really know much, at first. And he felt a bit lost during that process. And because I'm not there, I don't know. I don't know anything about that. And then, um, and then he decided that whatever he has collated, whatever information he has learned, he will put it all together, and so that for other people to learn from, or like for other people to not feel as lost as he did, like as lost as he did, like at least there's a guide, but it's not as, what do you call it? I mean, he's not so. He wants actually someone to like look at it, and kind of say how ideal it is, right? Is it really accurate? Somebody who's actually just recently done it, because obviously a lot of things will change over time. There will be different rules, there will be different whatever, and in the meantime, this might be applicable, but over time it might not be. Hi, Heart Bluey, how are you today? Hey, Magnus Manu. So anyway, I think that's really interesting, isn't it? I'm so super proud. Hello, Miss Spencer. Hey, Sailor B, how are you today? Things, did you submit my channel, Elsa Walks? No, I haven't. Bribe the dean to ensure admission. No, you know what? Actually, someone was telling me, I don't remember who it was, that apparently the Brits, right? Are known for like really taking their academics very seriously. It's not like and they're giving equal opportunities very seriously as well. That's what I've heard. Okay. And it seems like it's true as well. Like from what I see, like the people that I work with seem like they come from different walks of life. I don't know. Maybe there will be things that we don't see, behind our backs, or maybe that happens and stuff. But it seems like they do give, equal opportunities. Oh, you're so pretty. Hi, Heart Bluey. Thank you so much. I'm glad you think so. Hola, ¿cómo está? ¿Cómo está, Magnus Mano? Where are you from? Hey, Mr. 313. Good evening. How are you today? Hey, Dajat Tobat. Hi, 187. Hi, CM Saki Vlog. It seems like it's like, it's not so much like you can bribe people, it's like the systems that they have done, it seems like they made it difficult for that to happen. Although maybe that still happens anyway, you know. You know how you can't really be so sure 100%, you know. Um, is he going to med school or hospital administrator school? No, he is going. He wants to go to medical school, Selavi, but um, I think he did this for people who want to go to med school in his school, you know, so that they can have a guide on what they have to do, something like that. Because he felt like he didn't he didn't have enough information, you know, when he was, you know, trying to get to know like what am I meant to do. I have you in your role to tell you how much I miss you. How are you, Mr. 313? How's your weekend? My beautiful Queen Christine, I'm in Jamaica today. Oh yeah, how's the cruise going? How's everybody enjoying the cruise? Oh my gosh, how are you finding it? But you've been to a cruise before, right? You said you always won cruise, like when, like from bloody, what is that? From the casino. I just did my makeup and it's already like there's a dot. Isn't it? Like there's a dot there. What the hell is that? That's really annoying. I just done it now. Hi SM Saki Vlog. Habla Español. No, habla Español, Magnus. Hi SM Saki Vlog. Beautiful. Thank you so much, Logan West. I'm glad you think so. Where are you from? Thoughts on Greek? Do you think it should be subbed or are you okay with it? I don't know what that's gay cruising mean. Like cruising for gay people? I don't have anything against gay people. I'm bisexual actually. Hi, meet again. It's me, Aziz. Hi, Aziz. How are you today? Oh yeah, I saw it. I saw the comment, Aziz. But I cannot like all of a sudden just make your dreams come true. Like I mean like you know when you request something, I try my best to make it happen, but I cannot make it happen overnight, you know? So like the singing, I probably do it once a month or something. And then I will go through my screenshots, you know, over time, try to listen to the songs that you request, especially if I don't know the songs. Sometimes, okay, maybe at some point, like when I do have the time to do that, okay, I'm gonna record the singing videos today. You know, I'm gonna try to make your request happen on that day. Like, let me see, do I get this song now? sometimes, sometimes I do it even if I don't get the song. You know, which I kind of feel bad about because I feel like didn't really make that much effort, but I do try. You know, I do try to make a lot of effort, but sometimes I just don't get it. Hey, unexpected Jen, how are you today? Like or at that particular moment that I was singing, I thought that I was getting it. And then I listened to it after and I'm like, wait a minute, I got that wrong. But I'm like, "Oh, it's probably okay. At least I tried, right? Welcome me. Hi, CM Saki Vlog. Academics are part of their status and legacy. An envelope full of money ensures one's admission to a prestigious school in America. I've heard that. I've heard that, say la vie. But obviously, I don't have like, you know, personal experience to say, um, this is exactly what's happening, you know, like, cause I feel like you can hear stuff, whatever, but like, I don't know. I haven't been there. I haven't been there, you know, I haven't even worked with the people who studied there. So I can't even say anything. What's up, Kirill? Happy Sunday, fun day, tins. How are you? That expected John said hi. OMG, you just made my dreams come true with your admission. That's awesome. Admission of what? I'm Mr. 03. Someone should sentence a Triara once she's so many people's queen. You're real pretty. Thank you so much, Kat Thomas. I'm glad you think so. Hey, Cookie Monster. Hey, Stephen Cadwallader. How are you today? Tins. Wow, this story is getting better. Hi, gorgeous. Hi, Cookie Monster. What do you mean, Mr. 313? Hi, Christine. I'm glad that I caught you on live. How was your trip to Colombia? It was good. It was a long time ago. It was very short. We just went there for the wedding. So actually we just decided to just stay at the hotel where the wedding is going to be because of the how short our trip is going to be, you know, so it's just easier from the airport go to the go to the resort where the wedding is going to be so that you just stay in one place, right? And then just stay there for the entire time, the wedding and whatever, and then go back to the airport after. That was the plan. What about you, Stephen? How are you today? How's work? I'm not working today. I'm working tomorrow. It's getting pretty exciting. We have my leaving soon, you know, my leaving parties soon. And a lot of the doctors are saying, oh, that doesn't mean you're leaving because I'm going to see the same doctors in the place where I'm moving to because it's like a sister hospital and doctors move around, in different hospitals. The nurses don't. So actually, it's like I'm saying goodbye to the nurses that I work with or like, the other staff that stays in the hospital. But the doctors, not that much. Because it's like, what's the point? I'm going to see you there. Like, hi, Ethiopia. What about you, Cookie Monster? How are you today? So I have a leaving meal and I have a leaving drinks. The leaving meal is like an eat all you can Filipino food. Actually, it's called we're gonna do it at Cocina de Manila, which is in Barnet, Hi Barnet, and there's somebody recommended that to me actually on live here on YouTube before. So that's why I checked it out. And a lot of my friends apparently already been there. So I thought, you know what? I never knew that there's a Filipino restaurant right there because we didn't used to have any around here, or like I think that's pretty new. So I really want to check it out, so like might as well do that, with the living do. What about you, Cookie Monster? How are you today? CC Pink's daughter goes to Harvard. That must have got some yawn. Who I don't even know who that is, Selavi. Who is it? It educate me. I figured something when I saw the photo of you, that couple by you just confirmed, but I don't think it's necessary to repeat, but I'm happy to hear that. What do you mean, Mr. 313? What do you mean? Um, what do you mean? What couple by me? My mom and my stepdad was from my wedding. Yeah, a long time ago. That was my wedding. That was my wedding photo from 2010. Getting there since been to work 5 weeks till I go to Mayaga, and they'll tell them the missus recommend to me that she went to Malaga for uncle's wedding. How do you say that, Mayaga, Malaga? Almost there. Only one a month and a bit. The unexpected John. How long are you gonna be there for? Wow, timing is everything, and I guess I showed up at the perfect time. What do you mean, Mr. 03? Hi, Gender Ferreira. How are you today? My wisdom teeth are impacted in Israel. Oh, I hate that, Stephen. That was like one of the worst things that you can experience is like toothache. Someone used to say over and over again that apparently um, that's the only other thing that can compare to labor, labor pains. Oh my gosh, and I hate that you cannot eat. It's so depressing. I had that. I had that before, Stephen. But not my wisdom tooth. Wisdom tooth is probably harder. What do you have to do now? You said you're gonna have them pulled out. Like, have you got an appointment yet? Like, are they gonna pull it out now? Okay, just seeing you well is enough. Oh, thank you, Dajal. How are you? The story goes that I was looking for a cheap place to stay in the Costa del Sol. Oh yeah, I remember that. Oh, that's good. She stayed there too, and she said that it's a good place. I don't understand this writing. I don't know how to say it. Hi, Arvind. How old are you? I am 39. Where am I from? I live in North London. I grew up in Philippines. I'm half Filipino, half English. My day is okay. It's 11 a.m. Just staying in bed, having a coffee. I'm gonna get up after you end stream. Aww. Thanks for staying here, Cookie Monster. Sempre linda, princesa. Hi, Jander Ferreira. CC is the director of China and the CCP. Ah, okay. At least I know now. Bye, my princess. Bye, Jander. Hi, beautiful. Hi, Arvind. How are you today? No, 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 no. You're chip. You look a photo with a married couple. Oh, yeah, right. I understand. And you commented and complimented how beautiful they were. I thought something, but didn't want to speak incorrectly. Oh, oh, that I'm bisexual. That's what you're on about. No, nothing happened. If that's what you're thinking, Mr. 303. You just confirmed though. I love it. Tim! How are you today? How's the weekend? It's been good. What did I do? I've just been chill. Oh, I had Kyrie yesterday. Oh, he's so cute, Tim. He's growing up so fast though. He's turning 4 now. You know, and it's so funny yesterday because so it was really sunny. And as soon as I saw the sun, I was like, oh, I better get this kid outside, because it's good for them to have some sunlight. Um, and then it's warm enough anyway. When you step outside, it's warm enough. And then, I started playing outside with him and stuff. And I was like, most of the time, he enjoys his outdoors, Like, he would not be the one to say, I'm going back inside. Like, it probably be after a long time that you're outside that he would decide, you know what, I'm done. I'm going to go back inside. And I was surprised that he was like starting to go inside. And I was like, that's strange. I said, you're done? Like, you're done playing outside? Like, and he's trying to like open the door. And I'm like, wait, before we go back inside, let's clean up. Yeah, like, let's keep all your balls back in the box. And he was just leaving me. He doesn't care. Like, he just kept opening the door. And I'm like, wait, come and help me. But he's unable to open the door. And so, in his frantic, whatever, he was like, I need to poop. It was so cute and funny at the same time. I was like, oh, shoot. Wait, come. Let me help you. So I ran and helped him because he could be a little bit shy about that. He doesn't want to mention, like, if he needs to do his business. He wants to be really private. He's a really private kid. And so I think he really didn't want to say, but because he cannot open the door, and it's probably like this crazy girl, yeah. I really need to go to the toilet, and she's trying to make me clean up the balls. And then she really gonna make me say it because he cannot open the door. I need to move. It's so cute. How are you, Tim? What are you doing? Isn't C-section less painful? Oh, cesarean section? I don't know. It depends. It's like different. I think it's different recovery and different stuff that you have to think about. Like, apparently, so I had a C-section. Okay, I had a C-section. And I didn't have those issues about, going to the toilet and stuff that they said they had issues with, going to the toilet and whatever. And apparently the recovery that side. But obviously for a C-section, the recovery is here and it's longer, because you have a wound there for a long time. And then apparently the ones who do it normally just heals like after a few days, and it takes you weeks for a wound on your tummy. So I guess it's different type of recovery. Hi, Ritera. Hi, Anton Swatika. Hi, Basile. Hi, Edits. Hilly Edits. Hi, Dajal Tobat. Oh, by the way, my name is Aziz. Okay, Aziz, sorry. Because of your name, like that's written there. Sometimes I do remember when people say like this is my name and it's different from the title that they use. But sometimes I forget, and I just end up reading like the name that is written there. Yes, shh. Why? Yes. Did you see all the pro Duterte? Oh, I know, Tim. I know. Staying through good times, and I know. I could tell where your heart is at, Tim. Saying through good times and bad times. Hi, where are you from? Hi, Hilly Edits. I live in North London. I grew up in Philippines. I'm half Filipino, half English. What about you? Oh, meet to God. Hi, Ritera. Beautiful girl. Thank you so much, Ritera. Said hi. Hi, Anton Swastika. I don't have an appointment yet. I may make an appointment tomorrow. It comes and goes. So when the pain goes away, I'll try to stick out a little longer. Just try to get it done as soon as possible, Stephen. You don't want to get to a point where, because you'll never know. Maybe you go there and they're like, oh no, sorry, we can't take it out right now. Just try to do it as soon as. Original which person? What do you mean, Anton? What's original? Is he talking a lot now? Yeah, but being apart from him or like being away from him, sometimes I don't understand him that much. Like, you know how you need to know how he says things so that you will understand what he says, you know? Like sometimes instead of saying yeah, he says where, you know? Where, you know? So like sometimes I don't understand what he's saying. Like he would just show me. Sometimes I would just tell him, "I'm sorry, but I really don't understand what you're saying." I'll show you. He will show me what he means. Hello, hi Vasilesi. We can learn from the children, right? Like, okay, if people don't understand you, should find a way to try to communicate. Hi Malik Saman. Hi, Vasily. I love Kiss. Thank you so much for telling. His mom is going to be upset. And he didn't have a sunburn. It's like it's not even that warm, say Lavi, to be sunburned. Like we don't have that much sun. The amount of sun that we get is not like it's not gonna be enough for you to burn yourself. How sweet is your face? Thank you so much, Anton. I went to London yesterday. It was so busy there, long queue just to get on the train. Really? Whereabouts? So now he can on his own. No, he can. He can. But oh yeah, Tim. And you know what else happened? So I watched his mom like the Filipino way, and he told me, "What are you doing? You use water?" He was questioning me. He's like, "We just use tissue." Well, at least he gets a Filipino experience. I don't know. You know, his dad's Filipino, yeah. So I don't know. I didn't know that. Like they just use tissue. I don't know, but you know what? It's fine. Like at least he gets to have like the Filipino, washing your bum experience. I'm in heaven just hearing you say that, and based on your personality, I wondered. But again, the affirmation is beautiful. Now I really have some questions, but not overly. Mr. 313. Bow chicka bow wow wee. Mr. 313, you are killing me. I think Dins wants to have a baby because of Kyrie. Not really. I don't really know what I want. Actually, my dad was asking me, and I don't want to make him believe that what, I am never gonna have anything. I don't know. That's the truth. The 100% truth is I really don't have a clue. Like I don't have that decision right now. It's a possibility, maybe, maybe. Because I don't even know. Like, do I want to? But I think, I have a strong feeling that if I'm ever gonna try to have one, it's probably like I want it to be planned. I want it to be something that I really decided that, oh, you know what, this is what I want to do. And then I want to do it with a partner. I want to do it with a partner that really wants to do it as well. That's what I want. And I want to feel like I have hope. I want to feel like I have hope for the future, that I really want to, I really want to start and try it all over again. That's what I want to feel. But obviously, at the moment, I really don't have that, and I don't have that in my mind. I have no clue if I will want that, but I don't want to be rushed into it. I want to take my time and feel, and I want to see, get to know you and feel like what, do I feel like I want to go somewhere? But I don't want to make that decision right now and know exactly what I want right now. What I mean? Like I can't make that decision right now, without getting to know you. Something like that. Is it reversing straight after he was arrested? They tired doing the bullet scandal. Wait a minute. What started him getting arrested? Because my daughter did tell me that, but I don't really watch the news. That why, I sometimes watch it when it's on at work, like in the coffee room. But on my own time, in my own time, I don't normally go and watch stuff. It's true. It's true. It's true. Yeah. Like, I mean, I guess the live helps me get informed because a lot of people will tell me, maybe which is like, oh, maybe I should check this out. That's why that comment was meant as a joke. This time, though, the airport staff were fired straight away. We're fired. What do you mean, Tim? Hi, Tins, how are you? I'm watching football, Newcastle versus Liverpool. Who's winning and who are you rooting for? Taught him about the culture. Yeah, exactly. I taught him about the culture. I wonder how he felt about it though. Maybe I should have asked him, how do you feel about that? But I think maybe, if it's something that you're not used to, you'll probably be like, oh, this is so weird. I'm sorry for I'm sorry for like doing that. But, I mean, I thought it's not gonna harm anything, at least he gets to know how, like, he gets an option. There you go. At least like he can now decide like whether, what, actually I prefer the water better than the tissue. Yeah, and at least he will now know that there's like you know what, this is the Filipino way. They wash their bums. They don't have a toilet dipper. I don't know because my ex has been here for some time now, and then his partner is English. So she's from Manchester. So, and you know what? The kids, I did wash their bum, when they're younger, but now they've gone to toilet paper. So I guess, I don't know, like maybe it just depends what you're used to. And also depends maybe that's what school is teaching, you know? So I have no clue. Like maybe at least they have an option what they want to, what is their, preferred way of cleaning themselves. You have Kyrie traumatized watching his mom. No, don't say that. I hope he's not traumatized. No, no, I don't think he is because he was asking me today that he come here, and I couldn't because I thought about Uber actually because basically, um, his mom went to work and has the car, their car. I don't have a car, and then they I was like, oh, I don't know how I'm gonna get you here though, and then I thought about Uber actually, but then there's no car seat. The car seat is with the car. That is with the mom. That is at work. There you go. So, I don't think it's that traumatized. Maybe he liked it. Cookie Monster. I had a really nice buko pandan drink yesterday. Where did you get it from? Oh, in Central London. If you could get Andrew Tate to be the father, having, oh my gosh. Sailor me. Sailor me. You don't want a situation unplanned. Yeah, Tim. Like I've already been there, done that. It's like high depictions by Gaurav. I want I want to be more stable. If I'm gonna do it again, like I want to do it because I really want to, and like I really want to, and I've grown up now, and like I've already decided that I'm gonna plan my life. Why am I laughing? But you know what I mean? Like, I don't want any surprises. I don't want that. I just want like I want to be stable. That's what I want. Hi, Uvindu Pip Sarah. How are you today? I really want to do it. I will be your partner for life. So step one, I buy ticket for a trip there. Step two, I dance and do flips all around the airport. Step three, rush to you. So are you gonna go to my meet and greet, Mr. 313? Yo, what up? How are you? I'm good depictions by Gaurav. How are you today? What's happening? I'm Newcastle fan, Newcastle 2, Liverpool 1. What are we discussing? Where are you from? Ovindo, I live in North London. I grew up in Philippines. I'm half Filipino, half English. Old United fan here. What do you mean depictions by Gaurav? He was arrested because of all the people. Oh, they've got around to that. Okay. And there's like a list of the people that died. How many people were there? Don't ask now. Newcastle won. Oh, congratulations! The death certificate finally came. Oh, thank God for that. Oh, well, I'm so glad for you that expected John. Hey Manoj Das, how's the job going since the promotion? I haven't started the promoted job yet, Tim. So, oh, sorry, I forgot. Because I'm wearing pajamas for my bottom and I was thinking you're not gonna see it. You're not gonna see it unless I do that. No, and also I was recording a video. I was recording a video earlier, so like, I did my hair and whatever, but I didn't go anywhere. So, I didn't bother with the bottom, like, so basically, I have like pajamas on my bottom. Hi, Kiran Singh. So, Tim, I haven't started that job yet. It's gonna be, my first day there is gonna be on the 14th of April. I'm kind of excited. I'm really excited, like, because I don't know. I know that I'm gonna be working with the same surgeons and anesthetists, but it's gonna be an entirely different setup. The place is gonna be different. Where staff are is gonna be different. The staff are gonna be different. Although I do know a lot of people there. And obviously the system of working is gonna be different. It's all electives there. There's no emergencies. So it's like everything is planned. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited about the cases. Oh, I don't know. I'm really excited. Like, I really feel like but as well, the system of work, I mean, actually the routine is the same in terms of like, you do the timeout, like all the necessary stuff that you do to a patient is going to be the same, but obviously the surgery is going to be different, something like that. So, I mean, I feel like it brings some excitement into my life because, I've been doing the same job for such a long time. And now it's going to be like, okay, it's a different, like, it's a higher job now, right? And then it's going to be in a different place. So, like, I'm really, really excited. And actually, sometimes I do that now, like that particular role. I do that sometimes, like, because sometimes we don't have enough, let's say, band sixes, and then you have to step up as a band five, senior band five, and then you have to run the theater, with new people and stuff. And, I am able to do that. I know that I am able to do that. So it's like maybe doing the same thing, but in a different place, So it's like, okay, I do that sometimes now anyway, but like, okay, but I have to do that in a different place now. So much so that actually, when one of the surgeons, because I have posted for my leaving do, in the coffee room, and one of the surgeons saw the picture, and he was like, "What? You're leaving? Where are you going?" I'm like, "Oh, don't worry about it." Like every time the surgeon and anesthetist ask me, like, "Oh, you're leaving?" I tell them, "Don't worry about it. I will see you. I will see you because you're gonna be there anyway." Because they move hospitals, Anyway, one of them was like, I said, "Oh, why? Why are you moving? Why though?" And I'm like, "Oh, because I got a higher position there. I got a band six." And he was like, "What? You're not a band six? Like, you have band six vibes, like you have band six energy to me." Hi, that's really surprising. They already thought that I was, And then even the radiographer, So, but it's really nice to hear that, I mean, for me, it's like sometimes, you can be sure of yourself and like you can feel like, oh, you know what, maybe I'm doing a good job. Or like, I think I am, But when other people confirm it, it feels so much better, doesn't it? Like, at least you're not the only person who thinks that. You know what I mean? So I really like that. And like, one of the so I guess at this time, because I'm leaving, a lot of people are telling you feedback. They would feedback. I guess it's a trend because when you leave, you tend to do that. Or like when people leave, I tend to do that when people leave. I want to tell them what I thought of them before they leave, So I guess that's a trend right now. A lot of people are telling me how I am, like feedback. And one of the radiographers said to me the same thing. She was like, I thought you were already a band six. And she was like, like, you're really doing a good job. And she was like, you make the surgeons calm. You make them feel really calm. And like everything is like quiet. I mean, how do I say it? Like chill, like chilled out. And yeah, I'm really happy about all the feedback. That's really warms my heart. Anyway, let me read your comments. Hi, Dumitru. Hey, John. How are you today? Hi, Mr. from Ukraine. Hi, Kiran Singh from India. Hey, Manoj Das. And then, what was I gonna say? Um, what? Plus, now that you can travel, it's good you have that freedom. Plus, now you can travel, it's good you have that freedom. What do you mean I can travel where, Tim? So, actually, I haven't planned any travel yet because I'm kind of thinking of going to Canada, but I'm not so sure because I want to make sure that I learn how to drive. And then I have the 40th birthday coming. And I promised myself that I am not going to make travel plans for myself until I learn how to drive. So I don't know how long that's gonna take. I'm planning to do a crash course, which is not a very good name for it, I guess. Because it's like crash course, learn how to drive, crash. Anyway, crash course meaning like it's like a compact driving lessons. It's like pricey, but it's like almost guaranteed that after a week you will learn. And so I think that's really good use up of your mind space and your time because you get to focus on one thing for the whole week, and then hopefully that's it. Fingers crossed, but then you'll never know what will happen. What if it takes longer than that? Like, what if I end up having to, like, what if I have to retake it again next year, or something like that, or like how many times? What if I have to retake it for like 11 times? I don't know. So I have to be open and like not plan anything until I actually manage to get my driving license. You're very beautiful. Thank you so much, Kiran Singh. Bananas in pajamas. I remember that show. Do you guys remember that? Oh my! You know what? I used to love watching that. I don't know why. Why do I like watching two bananas in pajamas going down the stairs? I remember that with the rat. Doding Daga. Oh my gosh, you remember? I am Indian. Nice to meet you, Kiran Singh. Please don't watch the news. Avoid flying anywhere near South America. North America, a plane has been crashing every day. Really? My goodness, how many people died? Or did nobody die? Like, are there any casualties? Good luck. Thank you so much. Deep down, you're nervous for starting a new job. Yeah, I guess so. That is position. I think I have a lot of mixed feelings. I have a lot of like, there's anxiety, like, there's excitement, there's like, I don't know. But I feel like there's a lot of challenges there, that's waiting. Like, it almost feels like something to conquer, like, okay, these are the challenges that we need to conquer. Hi from Ukraine. Congratulations on your new job. Thank you so much, John. Do you ever watch TV shows about hospitals and point out all the things that they're doing wrong during surgery? Oh my gosh, Tim. You know what? Sometimes, one time I was watching Survive. What was that show? Bloody, I don't even remember what it's called, but I've been watching it for some time. What was that? Like, island show. They were in an island. What? And then, wait, maybe you will know what I mean. Okay, I'll give you a clue. They are all in an island. Stranded in an island. And so many things happened that they even had, surgery in the island. Within the island, there's like a hospital where they can do surgery. And I was looking at this guy, like, hold the phone, yeah? With his gloves. and then go back to surgery. I was just like, I'm gonna die. But although, if you think about it, they can still get away with that because technically they are not really trained, you know? So then it's like, okay, so maybe they could just be really badly trained, you know? And they have no other choice but to have this person because you know what? They're in an island stranded, so they have to have this person do it. We watched a Japanese show about heart surgeons. It looked really hard. Yeah, I've never seen heart surgery before, to be honest with you, Tim. And I guess that's one of the things that I feel excited about because there's so many things that I haven't been exposed to. You know, if you work in the same place for a very, very long time, the disadvantage is that it's like you've never been exposed to anything else. You know, it's like you miss out on seeing a lot of other things, something like that. Although I love that place, you know, I absolutely love that place. I love it. And then I love the people there. Yeah. But I feel like I want to try and see what other hospitals are like as well. You know, and you know, the situation is that, you know, I actually got a better opportunity there. Um, hey, blessed captain, how are you today? What's up, Dimitri? You in a different hospital? I'm going to be. Bye, sweetheart. I am in Indonesia. Here is already 1:36 a.m. Bye, Aziz. Have a good rest of your day. I hope you sleep well. I need a rest for a while. Where are you national? Dimitri, I live in North London. I grew up in Philippines. I'm half Filipino, half English. I mean, as the kids are older. Oh, right. The kids are old. Yes, you're right. That's true. See, that's one of the things that I think about, you know, when I think about, do I really want to start all over again? There's a part of me that's really scared about that, you know. I'm gonna lose all that freedom that I have now, you know, that I've already been there, done that. Like technically, I could actually be done, you know? I could actually just be like, you know what, this is my life now. You know, just carry on like this, you know, focus on finances, supporting the kids that I already have, you know, and just carry on with life. And then, you know, not have to be responsible for anybody anymore. But yeah, I mean, that's, you know, see what I mean? Like, although there's a part of me that kind of feels like, maybe. I don't know. Maybe there's a part of me that actually wants it. I think, you know, that's why even though it's so super practical not to have it, like there's a part of me that maybe is still maternal, you know, and still thinking about like, what if, you know. Hi Christian, hi Rafal. Seen your wedding pic from 2010. You look beautiful in your dress. Thank you so much. South Korea. You're in South Korea, Dimitri. Crash course. That's too much. Yes, it's actually called crash course. Search it, Sylvie. It's true. It's like 1,000 pounds around that. You know, 1,000 something, 1,000 pounds. And then it's like for 1 week, right? And then how many hours per day? Like, but your whole focus is there. Like, driving every day, driving, and at the end of that week is your driving test, you know. So hopefully you still remember everything, you know, because I'm terrible. Like my memory is terrible. I have like I feel like I have undiagnosed ADHD where like, you know, my attention, if it's here right now, later on it will be somewhere else, you know, and somewhere else and whatever. So like I have to try to find a way to focus myself and actually be able to do something and actually be able to drive, you know. Teens, do you want dinner? Sure. Where are my choices? Yes and no. What are my choices? Yes and no. Blessed Captain, how was your weekend? If you go back to Colombia, check flights from Madrid airport. It seems flights are cheaper. Really? Maybe there's a lot of people traveling from there and back, you know. And you know what else I've heard, Tim, or like a video that I've seen? Apparently, it's easy for Filipinos to become Spanish citizens. Interesting, isn't it? Too many poor people have in this recent crash. It's very bizarre. Every day. Really? You're welcome, Tins. It's my pleasure. Survivor. Really, a lot of planes every day. Probably lost. Wait, Tim, what was probably lost? I'm sorry, I got mixed up with the comments. I don't remember. I'm planning to start collecting bear bricks. Didn't even know they have been around since 2001. They're very popular in Japan. They're plastic figures shaped as characters from TV and movies shaped as bears. Oh, okay. Okay. I can teach you how to drive. It's not that complicated. You just have to minimize distractions, be prepared to react, and watch out for other drivers because you have confidence in your abilities. Thank you, Mr. 313. But I don't know how you're gonna manage to do that. And I really want to be able to do it as soon as possible because of and also you're in America, right? Probably driving on the you are on the right side of the road, but we are on the right side of the car. Isn't it? Is that right? Yes. I love your island stories. Wait, which island is it? I send you a message on Bigo. Lost! Yes! Yes! That's what's probably lost. Tim, I thought you meant like something got lost. You know? No. Yes, that's it. Lost. There you go. Yes. I'm planning to start collecting. Oh, I sent you a message on Bigo. I think it was in January that time I missed you the live. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, John. I haven't really checked out Bigo that much recently. I just go there like really randomly now. But I still try. You know, you could probably do a hip surgery yourself. Tim, you know what? A lot of people kind of comment like that, even the surgeons themselves, because of like how many times you've done in the same surgery over and over again. But to be honest with you, in reality, they will joke like that. The surgeons will joke like that, like because they try to say to you, like I guess it's their way of saying to you that, you know what, you can read my mind, and thank you so much for that. Because they don't have to say anything, and then you just give them what they need, and they really like that, because I guess it helps them not get too distracted in what they're trying to do. They don't have to think about what word do I need to use to ask for this thing that I need, and that could distract them from what they are trying to do right there, and they focus their attention there, and then they have to think about something else, like, oh, I need to ask for this. But if they already have it there, like if you hand it to them before they even ask for it, then that's great because they can just carry on. But anyway, I guess they would say that to kind of praise you, like, oh, you can do this operation by yourself now, something like that. But actually, I don't believe that because, to be honest with you, there's so many things that are playing in their mind while they're doing the operation that I have no clue about. Like, the anatomy of the people, like what they are watching out for, all those arteries that they're trying to avoid, those nerves that they're trying to avoid. I have no clue. I don't know how you're meant to slice something, and then like which ones you're meant to avoid. I don't know that. I have no clue. Like, I just know what to give you. I just know what instruments they need. And I just know what they're trying to do at particular moments. You know what I mean? Like, because of how many times I've been watching them do it. But there's so many things that I have no clue about. Hey, Rafal, how are you today? They have learned so much. How many years they have learned, all that, deep anatomy and like, all the reasons why they're doing it this way. They have a lot of reasons, why they have to put the screw this way, why they have to screw this before that one. I don't know why. Sometimes I just know that most of the time they do it this way. That's all I know. Like, I would know, like, most of the time they will do the cortex screws in the shaft first before they will do the distal screws, when they're doing distal radius. That I know. But I don't know why, maybe I should ask. But stuff like that. But they would know. Probably they would know why they do that. Hello, howdy, hi my lovely. Hey blessed captain, how are you today? Hey Prasad, hey Niku. Hey DJ Charlie, hi Leshy, welcome back. Hey Hummingwood, welcome back. How are you today? Hi Rafal Bajir. How do you? Oh, baby start from 50%, which is like 3 centimeters, to the 1,000, which is the size of a small child. Okay, okay. How many are you planning to have? Just wait for grandbabies. Don't give in to some biological urge. Okay, Sailor B. Newcastle got the World Cup. All the fans are celebrating. Oh, congratulations, John. Hello, beauty. Are you gonna celebrate? How I see you are going. How I enjoy seeing you are. Are you good? Seeing you. Are you good? Yes, I'm good, Hummingwood. How are you today? Nothing is impossible, my dear. I like your pointy lashes. Oh, yeah, I like doing my makeup that way. It's not really lashes. I don't put anything on my lashes because you know what is the thing that I hate the most taking off is like, the mascara. I absolutely hate it. It makes so much mess as well. So like this, at least this one, it's like just wipe it off and it's gone. Yo, hey DJ Charlie, how are you today? Hey Leshy. Like the number 17. Thank you for the likes, Prasad Lost. That show went on forever. I know. I actually liked it, Sailor B. It did go on forever. You're right. But I'm so amazed at how many things they came up with. I was just like, what? What? Then this, and they found that, they always found a way to make it mysterious, or like, oh, there's a new mystery now, like after all this, they don't have any technology, all of a sudden they found a lot of technology, you know what I mean? And then the time thing, it's just like, you gotta admit, like this writer had some talent, trying to keep you interested somehow. And I guess you said you lost interest, but I didn't. I watched it till the end. Hi Prasad, how are you today? Hi Nico, arigato. Thank you, Prasad. I actually camped on an island a few nights with no people and a bunch of wild horses. Mm. How long? Like how many nights and how did you survive? That's why being an effective assistant is highly important. I just hope you gel and can get used to the new surgeons. No, no, no. The surgeons are going to be the same, Mr. 313. It's the staff that's going to be different because they might be stuck in the race. I'm sure you'll succeed. I think everyone can be a little bit stuck in their ways, not just the surgeons, us too. Like, I remembered there were times when I had to adjust myself and learn new things because I got stuck to my own ways, and I didn't really realize that until, like, I spoke to somebody whose daughter is a surgeon, and he was telling me her side of things, her point of view, and I realized, oh, you know what? Actually, we're gonna end up working with a lot of different people, and we have to be, you know, we have to adjust to them and adapt to them, and like it's kind of like dancing. Each partner will be different, so it's like you have to see how they like to do things because their skills are going to be different from each other. You can't expect two people's skills to be exactly the same, so they might want a different instruments or use something different in certain cases. So then I have to adjust to that, and I have to try to think of what is the most comfortable thing for them to use, like within reason though, within reason, so that so that it's safer for the patient. If I provide what is more comfortable for them, then it will be safer for the patient, right? And then BRB just getting food. Okay, Tim. Yeah, it takes a long time to master. I bet you those surgeons can fillet a fish. Ikaw ang isang magaling doctor, my love. Thank you so much, Hummingwood. I'm not a doctor, I'm a nurse. And you know what, Blessed Captain, actually, so this person that I was telling you about, that his daughter is a doctor, and I was seeing her point of view through him. He was telling me like they because they donate a lot of stuff to hospitals, like, and then they donated this robot, right? And they were practicing on this robot first before they donated it, and then apparently she was trying to peel a grape with it. something like that, and he was like, he tried it himself, and he was like, I can't even, do anything remotely close to what she is able to do with it. Isn't that interesting? Some people just donate robots to hospitals. Can you believe that? I'm not celebrating, but I'm so pleased you guys have won. Oh, okay. So, how was your weekend, John? My sister watched the show, but she said the final finale of Lost was disappointing. I guess so. I guess so. Because I'm not gonna ruin it for you if in case you got interested to watching Lost. But I did feel something like that, I guess. I did feel like, oh, okay. But I guess it's kind of like a mind thing. Like, I guess what I do like about it is the shock factor. I like that I didn't guess it. I like that it's a surprise. Anyway, I'm gonna show you this. Oh, wait, when Tim comes back. Tim, are you back yet? Hi, I'm Peppa Pig. Hi, Alexa. How are you today? Because I wanted to show that Lost must be about 20 years old now. Is it? Oh, Tim, you're here. I'm gonna show you something. So I'm so proud of this because my son made this. So I have to cover the school name. Oh. I'm trying to find something to cover it with. I was gonna cover the school name. But look. This is my son made this, Randall. And then Beginner's Guide to Medical School. Because remember he wanted to go to medical school. I mean, he's going to medical school. Well, he will try anyway. He hasn't got in yet. So, but that's his plan. Okay, so anyway, and while he was researching, trying to get into it, or like trying to see what he needs to do, I didn't grow up in this country. I have nothing. I don't know anything about medical school. Like I could search it, but I wouldn't have extensive knowledge about it. I have no clue what he needs to do. Um, and he did his own research. His research. What does he need to do? What can he do to prepare? Whatever. And he made this manual, right? This manual about it. And they're actually using it in school. Like they disseminated it in school, in their school, to help the future students who might want to be in that profession. Isn't that cool? Isn't that super cool? It's like how many pages? And I was looking at look, he even put like how many routes there could be, like what grades you need to have, A levels and GCSEs, extra information, different pathways. Oh, different pathways. Different pathways will have different GCSE and A level requirements. He even did that. Crazy, right? See? So it's so long. Like I'm really impressed. I'm really impressed by this. And he was like, I wanted to make this, even the interview. Like I really wanted to make this so that other people will benefit from the research that he's done. He was like, I don't want other people to feel like lost, kind of like him. Because I guess people who go into med school and then they already know somebody who's been there, like their parents are from there, whatever, they kind of have an idea of what to prepare for, what to look for and stuff. But he doesn't. None of us is medical. So so he had to make all the effort himself. He's really determined to be in med school. Hey, ATT. My weekend has been good, thank you, Thins. You're welcome. I understand what you're saying. Of course, the procedure is standardized. However, the new doctors might take additional steps or change their order to accomplish the procedure. You'll be fine. No. What I'm saying is the doctor is the same. I'm not working with different doctors. I'm working with the same doctors. The same doctors go to these sister hospitals. So my doctors are going to be the same. The staff is the one that's gonna be different. We need more people in this world that can fillet grapes, and those people are rare. I'm sure he will get in. OMG, hi! Hey, ATT! How are you today? That's great. Ano paborito mong palabas sa telebisyon? Hi, Hemingwood. I just watch whatever piques, like, attracts my interest, you know? Oh my gosh. I'm like halfway through the book that I'm reading because sometimes I forget. I told you, I feel like I have ADHD, and then sometimes if I don't see the book, then I won't remember that, oh, I'm interested to read it, you know? And sometimes I like reading it like before I go to bed, like when I'm about to sleep. And then if something else gets my attention, I completely forget about it, you know? One time, I left it at the back of my window. And then I thought I lost it, you know? And I actually thought that I lost it at the airport or something. But anyway, I'm actually like, I want to carry on reading this book and actually, you know, finish it because it's getting really interesting. It's Doctor Sleep by Stephen King, you know, and I feel like I want to watch as well the film after reading it. It's true. That's my plan. I I feel like I want to watch The Shining and I want to watch Doctor Sleep because I don't know if I have seen them, but I don't think so. You know, I don't remember. I feel like I've seen some scenes because some of the scenes remind me. Maybe I've seen a trailer, but I haven't seen the actual film. I'm in second year. I passed the first year successfully. Yay! Congratulations, ATT! So, how many more years do you have to do? Hello, Nurse Madam. Hi, Vivitsu. How are you today? And just introduce it to encourage kids. I'm gonna get lost in your eyes. Sadly, people look down on nurses when compared to doctors in my country, but I feel like both are equally stressful, to be honest. It's okay, ATT. I think a lot of the world, you know, in a lot of the world, and I think maybe as well in this country a long, long time ago. But I guess in progressive countries, you know, everything is, you know, all the time you're trying to evolve, and you know they try to. What I noticed here, you know, in their hope to try and improve this quality all the time, you know, the best thing that they aim for is that we look at each other as a team, you know, and then it's like for people to avoid being abusive of their power, you know, of the and just having their way, sometimes that causes them to be dangerous, you know, or work dangerously if nobody is able to say to them, sorry, I'm just trying to draw the window because it's dark now. I draw the curtains, I mean. Yeah, I mean, so anyway, what I've noticed is like for people to avoid using their power or like working dangerously, the best practice is for everyone to check on each other, you know? So like if we work as a team, right? If we work as a team and then it's like if I notice that, oh, this might be dangerous, I could tell you right now, you know, then the chances of somebody doing something really dangerous is lower, you know? Yeah, so that's what I've noticed. I mean, I know what you mean because in the Philippines it's the same thing. You know, it's like you are not as heard as like you don't have as much voice as a nurse there, you know, compared here. Randall Spencer, feature contributor to medical journals. No, nurses are normally far more helpful than doctors. I think it could be either, you know, Tim. Like I've noticed some of the doctors can be like really, you know, helpful. I think being helpful is like depending on the person or as well the mood, you know. Sometimes some people can be really, really helpful, and that one moment they just not, you know. That's what I think. Reading is very good also. I've been neglecting it, but I want to pick up books again. I know I haven't done it in ages, Hummingbirds, but I really wanted to finish this one, and it's getting really interesting. Oh my gosh. Where was I? I'm in the part where she was starting to look into um the vampire. I don't know the the true knot, whatever, the kind of like vampires or something, and she can start to see into their eyes, like and see what they see and stuff like that. And oh my gosh, so exciting. I learned from the Japanese show that they ask for meds a lot during surgery. Really? Like the scissors. It's is I think maybe the Metzenbaum scissors, is that what you mean? So like after finishing second year, I need to write, because we have like a lot of different instruments. Need exam to enter into medical college, but for that I need to get more than the cutoff mark. Oh, okay. So like after finishing second year, I need to write NEET exam. Oh, good luck. Good luck, ATT. Not that many, as they describe as designer collectible figures are 50%, are about £7 each. To overground of 1,000 size, possibly more depending on how they are. I didn't really get that much. The Unexpected John. £7 each to over a grand. Oh, right. Oh, it could be over a grand each. Wow, that's expensive. Hi, Raja Kumar. Be back. Sorry, food's ready. It's okay. Go for it. Hey, our homeland is Earth. How are you today? Hi, MD Russell Mia. Good evening. And what was I watching? I watched just now. Oh yeah, I was in the middle of trying to check out Quentin Tarantino films, you know, because I never really been exposed to that much. And I mean, I've seen some, but I didn't know that it was him, and like how that he's special or anything. I'm sorry. I didn't know. And then so like now that I've actually really, really loved Pulp Fiction, when I first seen it. I mean, I've seen some bits of it before and I've heard of it a lot, but I've never really seen the film and like, absorbed it that much. I was way too young when it came out. But now I actually really liked it. I watched it twice. And then um I've been watching a lot of his other stuff, and oh my gosh, Salma Hayek. Have you seen that one with Salma Hayek? Hi, Russell. I love you. Thank you so much, our homeland. Gosh, since I'm lost, you're so damn gorgeous. Thank you, the blessed captain. Any advice on how to study without losing motivation? Like, how do you feel like studying when you have exams continuously? Um, I was like, I have a different study way to my son. I think you you can get ideas from other people, but you have to figure out your own um technique, or like what works for you best, because we will have different attention spans, we will have different memory capacities, um different learning, like ways of learning. And so you, based on you knowing yourself, how you absorb, how do you learn, how do you for me, I needed balance. Like I can't just carry on 100% learning every day. I cannot do that. Like, and I cannot lose sleep. I need my sleep. Like, if I'm gonna get too tired, I'm gonna have to sleep. And then when I wake up, okay, I will start learning again. And I like to read the whole book. That's what I did. You know, I don't memorize everything. Like, I will take notes of important stuff, but I like to read. I don't know why, okay? But I feel like it gets imprinted in your mind somehow. Like, subconsciously. So if I can, I would read the whole thing. Um, and then somehow I feel like I understand it better. And like I'm good at understanding the concept, but what I'm bad at is like sometimes I forget the exact word. That's what I'm bad at because it always gets translated in my head. So I can completely say something in like different words, but meaning the same thing. But the exact term sometimes I forget. So for me, I would just memorize the important bits. But the comprehension is okay, like if I just read it. Um, but my son has his own way. Like he actually has a study schedule. Oh yeah, and I used to go out every weekend. You know, it's like I have to be, even if I am serious here, I need to have a way to let off steam. I need it. I need to. Or otherwise I'm gonna go crazy. I need to have a break. Like I need to go out. I just need that. Hi Subhajit, how are you today? Hey Abdulaziz. Um, yeah, like if you ever feel like you need a break, go and have a break, like 10 minutes or something, and then go back to it. And I don't like it when I get disturbed. When I'm in the middle of something, I don't like that because it breaks my train of thought. Contest cable chain. What does that even mean? Hi, Abdulaziz. Quentin Tarantino's next epic will star Adam Sandler. Huh? Really? Oh my gosh. Interesting. Which one? Has it come out yet? They haven't made it yet? They're just about to make it? I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, I can't forget about Salma Hayek and the foot scene. Hi, Abdulaziz. One beer brick on eBay cost from earlier series went for 3,000. Really? Oh my gosh, that's super cool. Tarantino didn't direct the one with Salma Hayek. He was in it but didn't direct. Great movie though. So he didn't have any of the ideas that he had there. He wasn't the one who said that I want her foot in my mouth. Huh? Because I have a suspicion. Because my dad was thinking that he might have some foot fetish, right? And then, well, a lot of the scenes, he does that. And I was thinking, well, maybe he doesn't have a foot fetish. Maybe, and although there's nothing wrong with having a foot fetish, whatever attracts you, go for it. Um, but I think, and I was thinking it's possible, that he doesn't have a foot fetish, but maybe a lot of people do. And we know that from Bigo, right? A lot of people will say, show feet, right? And then anywhere, not just Bigo, but anywhere on the internet, right? Like there will be people who's like, show feet, please, can I see feet? Whatever. Can I be your foot slave? Something like that. And then actually, mentioned that at work. Wait, oh, they keep saying, like, we were doing an operation on the ankle, and they kept saying, bend the knee. And then every time they say that, it makes me think of, like, bend the knee as in kneel down, like, I'm your queen, something like that. And, like, every time you say that, it makes me think of, like, bend the knee as in, like, kneel. And then, and then I was like, I don't know why the foot slave came into my mind. It's like, yeah, I'm your slave. I'm your foot slave or something. And then they were like, where do you get these things from? Where do you get the idea of foot slavery from? And I'm like, I don't know. People just ask that sometimes, like, well, can I be your foot? I have been asked that a lot of times. Can I be your foot slave? And they're like, what does a foot slave even mean? And I'm like, I have no idea. And they were like, you should have asked first before saying no. That's true. I'm like, oh yeah, that's true. Now I have no clue what a foot slave is, right? Why did I just say, no, I don't really feel like I need a foot slave, you know? Like, ask first, at least you get more information, right? Anyway. Anyway, what was I saying? See what I mean about the ADHD? That is exactly what I mean about the ADHD. Exactly. I was just talking about Salma Hayek and the foot scene, and basically, oh yeah, and Quentin Tarantino, like possibly having food fetish. I was thinking like, okay, maybe what if he doesn't have a food fetish, right? But he knows that it's a common thing for everybody. A lot of people, like a lot of people out there might have food fetish, and that's one of the things that they like to see, or that's one of the things that is exciting for people to see, like a beautiful woman, because you can see all those elements in his films, like there will be a pretty girl there, like um my favorite like my crush, like the hottest actress, I think the hottest actress out there, um what's her name, the one who played Barbie, Margot Robbie, there you go. Margot Robbie, you want to watch her. Like, you can't stop watching her. Every time she's on the bloody screen, whatever it is that she's doing, you just want to watch her. Even if she's just walking, and he knows that. She's just dancing by herself. He knows that. And he lets us have that, He lets us have what we want. He lets us watch what we want to watch. And then he makes all the conversation interesting. He puts a lot of facts in the conversation, which in the scenes where the conversation is. And that makes it like it's like you're learning at the same time. There's like a new something, and that's something that attracts people's attention. That's something that attracts people's interest. And then there you go, the feet, the feet thing, that's another thing. Like, maybe a lot of people do like seeing feet. Anyway, although because of that foot scene with Salma Hayek, like Salma Hayek putting his, her foot down in his mouth, I was thinking maybe he does have a foot fetish. Maybe it was his idea, Maybe he was like, are you sure he didn't write it? Did he write some of it? Because I was like, if you have a foot fetish, that's definitely something that you would do, right? You would get Salma Hayek to put her foot in your mouth. Yes, you would do that. You would. Have you seen Salma Hayek in that film? Oh my goodness. You're missing out in your life if you haven't seen it. I definitely have ADHD, like I can concentrate more than 15 minutes. But then, when you do concentrate on something, it's like you're really, really focused, right? And you don't want to get distracted because it messes up your mojo. I'm Bangladeshi boy. Take me to your country. When I was younger, sleep was not that important, but now I have gotten older, sleep is so damn important. Hi, Johnny boy. Hi, Callum. Welcome back. Hey, Dr. Rajesh. Hey, Skypex. I am talking to you after a long time. Do you look beautiful? Thank you so much. How many days off do you have? What do you mean for going live? Oh, I go live 4 times a day. I mean, 4 times a week. 4 times a week nowadays. You have beautiful. Your words are so beautiful. I love you so much. Thank you so much, MD Russell. Hi, beauty. Hi, Aaron. How are you today? Thanks for the advice. You're welcome, ATT. I want to go to your country. What do you have? But like, you know what, ATT? You don't have to make it like absolutely perfect like right away. Like, you can develop it over time. You can see how you are. Like, you can observe yourself while you're doing it. Like, okay, let's say for this one day, because you will have somehow an idea of how effective it was. You know what I mean? And then while you're doing it, you can kind of make a note of the things that, you know what, I can improve this one. Maybe I can do this one. Or maybe I can do less time doing this and more of this. That's what you can do. You can just try something now and then see how you can develop that better every day, depending on how you feel about it, depending on how successful you think it's going, or how effective it is. I want to go to your country. What do you have? What do you mean? What do I have? Nothing. I have nothing. Hi, Rasamia. Only 10 were made 10s. Ah, that's why. I don't know what that means, Skypex. I love Desperado. Is that from him as well? Mr. 313, such a good love story. From Dusk Till Dawn. Yes, that's the movie. I googled it because I couldn't recall. Cool movie with Harvey Keitel. And you know what's like really funny to me was like, did you know the gun that's from the thing? Do you remember that gun that's like from the thing? I was just like, what the hell? Who came up with this? I was just like, what? Can I know a few moments of your love story? I don't have I don't have a love life right now, Subhajit. Feet, it's what's for dinner. Then movie, then sleep. Someone looking so beautiful today. Thank you so much, Dr. Rajesh. I'm glad you think so. I don't have a foot fetish, but I appreciate a woman with well taken care of feet. And I definitely kiss your toes and feet. Not a problem. Total turn on, but not a fetish per se. I, I don't I don't I don't feel like I have like a particular like something that I want with my feet. Yeah. Wait a minute. Are you thinking now that I no? I did not think that like, oh, you know, I want you to do something with my oh my goodness. That's not what I mean. I was just like saying in general, like, you know, for the whole world, like from observation. Bloody hell. Hi, Dr. Rajesh. If you are alone, take me to you. You're beautiful. I love you. Thank you so much. In the movie Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, her feet are prominently shown. Yes, exactly. Isn't it? That's what I mean. Because a lot of the films, there's a lot of feet being shown, right? But you know what I like about the time that they showed her feet was um, they showed a lot of imperfection to her, and I guess that makes her like makes humanizes her somehow, you know, and people like to see that, you know, the seemingly perfect people, and then you see a little bit of imperfection side by side with them. And I find that so cute. There's something really charming about it. You know, like, you know, when she took off her shoes and she was watching a movie and then her feet were really dirty. I like that. I like that scene. I like how he showed that. I want to marry you. Thank you so much, MD Russell. May I know how many years ago my first love came into your life? What do you mean? You're very sexy. Thank you so much, MD Russell. Eddie Murphy used to know have a crazy foot fetish. Really, Johnny boy? How did you know? Hi, John Rushton. How are you today? Bangladesh Action Amar. Hola! Hi, 2025 trending videos. How are you today? Right, I'm back now. Welcome back. Rodriguez directed From Dusk Till Dawn, but Tarantino wrote it, so you're right. His idea. Told you! I told you! And maybe he does have a foot fetish. Very creative stuff, yeah. They were dirty from being barefoot in LA. Ah, okay, that's why. Maybe that's what they're trying to show. Sorry, I shouldn't have known about personal things. It's okay, Subhajit. Anyway, you know what? I'm gonna go. I wanna go and chill. I wanna read my book. You know, finally finish it because you know, every time I do get into reading it, I don't wanna end it, but then I'm like, oh, I'm really really sleepy. And I don't wanna just read aimlessly without really understanding it. You know what I mean? And I don't want to sleep too late. I love my sleep, especially if I'm working in the morning. So yeah, I see you guys. I think actually I'm gonna have a break tomorrow, so I won't see you tomorrow, but I will see you on Tuesday at I will see you on Tuesday at 6 a.m. GMT. Okay, Tuesday morning. It's expensive hobby that tins. That's true. That is very expensive. Bye everyone. Bye everybody. Have a wonderful evening and night, Angel. Good night. Good night, everybody. Good night, blessed Captain. Good night, Unexpected John. Good night, Sir Bridget, Saylavi, Trending Videos, Russell Mia, John Rushton, Johnny Boy, Tim, if you're still there, goodbye. And Callum, Dr. Rajesh, Mr. 313. Of course, Mr. 313. Bye, blessed Captain. I don't really know who else is there. ATT, if you're still there, goodbye. Aaron, goodbye. If you don't type, I think that you left me. When will you do a live video again? May I know? So it's going to be at 6 a.m. GMT on Tuesday, the 18th of March. Thank you for being here. I missed you. Take care. Bye, everyone. Good night.